ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back in the Overboss's quarters, back in Nuka Town. I actually did fix up our power armor. Looking nice and shiny. I think that's kind of just a centerpiece. Probably won't be using that, but looking good. Looking good. Okay, so let's head back. We gotta talk to Shank. I have not forgotten about the Hubologist. We might take that on the way out. We have to go back to the Commonwealth. I'll cut out the traveling parts of that bit because there's nothing too exciting going on that.
Nisha really only has one rule around here.
I think you guys would be treating me with a little bit more respect now.
Nisha seems to think you could make a difference. But for better?
I do have about 8,000 tickets too, so we can actually pick up something as well.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're...
We'll actually pop into the Nuka-Cade.
Welcome back, boss.
It's good to be back. Let's redeem some of our tickets. And these are ones I was not playing games, I just picked up all on our quest line. Let's go on the levels and see. Crap. Coca-Cola, but it's everywhere anyway. Pipe revolver. Actually, that's not. I was wanting to pick up 10mm. I did like just a pistol or just ammo, or what does that mean? Maybe let me know in the comments if you actually pick that up. Let me know. I don't really want to spend 12,000 tickets on that. Pick that up while we're at, and we're outie. Okay, put that done. Next thing we'll up. Oh, actually, let's go talk to Sierra. We've actually got that. Well, wait, there's so many things to turn in. Let's go talk to. Let's go find Nero first.
Leaving us hanging?
I give you 2. Pack only got 1.
Hi there. If you have any questions about Nuka-World, I'd be delighted to answer them. And remember, if you collect a full set of park medallions, I'll give you a special reward.
Tell me more about these park medallions.
I'd be delighted to. Spread throughout the park are several dispensing machines that will give you a special park medallion. Once you've got a complete set, just bring them back to me.
I did stop on the Ferris wheel on the way back.
I've got a full set of park medallions.
So you do? Why, that's just Nuka-tastic. Here's your special reward. What else would you like to know?
I'm not actually quite sure what we got.
Tell me about the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
Our story begins in the year 2044, when soft drink pioneer John Caleb Bradberton created the formula for a drink he named Nuka-Cola.
I almost rather keep medallions. I don't think there was anything. Give me Nuka-Cola Dark, Nuka-Grape, Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Malfunction.
You want the truth about Nuka-Cola? It's toxic soil that'll...
I bet you do. Yeah, they're not too happy. Scales are getting tipped.
You like your face the way it is? Get out of mine.
I might guys go have a talk with Mason.
Been waiting for you.
See how.
Lord boss, you better get your partying in now.
Oh, you guys are cruising for it. Sadly, I had to make some choices. You guys did get a park, though. Probably not happy about this.
You're either very stupid or very brave. We ain't spent enough time together for me to know which.
How's it hanging?
You still up to that little task I gave you, yeah?
I got you covered. Sit tight.
All right.
Just that side quest. I'll probably actually never get done, but. So we really didn't have anything to say to us, but yeah, Pack not happy.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. You're over, boss. Hey Harvey, you
Only good
suck.
thing about being sat outside, no color.
Well, I'm gonna go. I want to talk to you, Shank, but we got. I'm gonna go talk to Sierra real quick. We'll get that out of the way. Oh. Go the wrong way. I'm new here. I really didn't sell anything out for getting more ammo. I think I'm okay though. I think we're okay. Let's go talk to Sierra.
All you have to do is hear them speak to know they weren't born into this life.
I found all the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter?
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
So how do we use this code?
This door should lead to Bradberton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden copies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code.
Really, Sierra? Really? Can I? Yeah.
That's it! The door's unlocked! Let's go inside!
Heading into John Caleb Bradberton's office.
Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
They're not that well hidden actually, but go check that out. Nothing in the restroom. Port it up. Taking all your Nuka-Cola. I do love how those screens are,
Before the war,
that's so cool.
just to see what it was like.
Nuka-Cola clear.
In regards to Nuka-Cola clear production, I think it's obvious that we need to take a step back and examine the facts. Project
kind of the
Cobalt
cappies.
dropped quantum in our
I
labs.
just tell you where it kind of
So
was.
I
Like you
think
got on the
it's
hints
best to
anyway.
leverage its potential popularity before someone else beats us to market. Additionally, installing the equipment to produce both flavors would cost us a pretty penny, and I'd rather use the funds to promote quantum. We also have our lemon lime flavor debuting soon, and need to work out how to market two clear-colored flavors simultaneously. With all these factors taken into account, I have no choice but to hold off Nuka-Cola clear production for at least the next 2 fiscal years.
Okay, I've just been kind of glossing over this. Mainly this is where he started getting into weapon development. The government in exchange, I don't actually know if we read that yet. In exchange to get into a special project. Yeah, he started Project Cobalt. To actually get immortality. Let's see if he was using all his beverages to develop weapons for the government. And that's kind of actually how they came up with Nuka-Cola Quantum, which is kind of hilarious. And actually the switch,
Walking through history.
right there.
That
Took me a little while originally.
Bradberton, you were one sneaky devil. The formula's got to
vault.
be this door. Wow, what is this place?
His
Let's
own
take a
fault.
closer look.
We'll just looking around. And nothing really named on here. Looks like your standardized vault though. Oh, Nuka-Cola Victory. Hiding in the corner.
What do you think is in here?
Hi,
Stuff.
Sierra.
After you.
I love how sarcastic we are to her.
Now this looks interesting. Come on.
Alright. Look at that car. Pristine condition, actually.
What on Earth? Wait. No. It can't
Is
be.
that a
That's
head?
John Caleb Bradberton. Or at least it's his head. Wow.
Who are you? I haven't seen a real human face in so long. I had given up all hope.
Oh my god. It's alive! He's alive! My name is
Ah!
Sir. I'm your biggest admirer. I love Nuka-Cola more than anything. This is such an honor.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
What happened to you?
You used the contest code to get in. What the hell happened to you?
I made a devil's bargain, though I didn't know it at the time. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the
That
price.
doesn't seem so bad.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead.
Quantum nuke.
In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Are you really sure that you want to die?
I've had plenty of time to think about it.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, the door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradberton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
If he lives, I don't get the prototype ammo. What can you offer to make this worth my while?
Well, I do have one thing that might interest you. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared
Actually,
to what
Bradberton, I gotta agree with you on this one. Actually,
The choice is yours.
I'll have an annotation in the video. I wouldn't check, actually, I go through both choices,
There is
but
no one else who can help me.
a jumpsuit.
I sort of...
It's not even looking a good jumpsuit.
I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Huh. It's got a couple K tokens. Some weird stuff to put on display here. Oh, we're taking this out of here, though. project terminal. Kind of just summarizes over what he said. Yeah, he actually, all of his things he took are pretty much just sort of recipes he bought out from other companies. Yeah, it's part of the LeapX system program. He's detailing Project Cobalt pretty much. And Bradberton sold his soul, immortality. As he'll be staying at the same wall for 200 years. But I am going to choose the most rational thing.
Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries?
So, have you made up your mind?
What about Sierra's offer to keep you company? Wouldn't that help?
I admit I'm flattered by her admiration, but I'm so tired in ways that words could not explain. I've lived far too long already, and I'm prepared to move on. I await your decision.
Yeah, alright.
Carefully.
I know I don't want to really, but that jumpsuit is so crappy. Sorry.
Free at last.
Goodbye, Bradberton. I'm sorry too, Mr. Bradberton. But we did get the Nuka launcher, which let's show that. Not like an epic weapon, but yeah, you can't upgrade it to launch like multiples. I'm sure that we'll have a mod for that, but yeah, look at the damage on that sucker. Keeping that.
You a fan of antiques, boss?
Make you an antique. Some Nuka-Nukes. The Nuka-Cola formula. Save key. I'm sure we actually picked we got into his save. I saw a safe up there. But ooh, it's a collection of all the drinks. Actually, to make a Nuka-Nuke, you just need quantum. You just need a mini nuke and Nuka-Cola quantum. Kind of while I was collecting all that. Let's go talk to.
You
more.
wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful. Don't think this means
Oh, come on, Sierra. Don't be like that.
You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry and whose creations put smiles on a million faces.
They're all dead,
Who the
Sierra.
hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
I know you're disappointed, Sierra, but ask yourself, what was best for him?
Well, maybe you're right. I guess I didn't consider his
An eternity with
feelings
her,
as much as I
no one
should.
deserves that.
It's
Not even
just
him.
that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Bradberton in person. To get an opportunity like that and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm going to need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
Okay, that quest is a rather lengthy one, but we got her done.
Sierra.
I wish you could have given me more time with Bradberton before you cut the power.
You would have said that no matter how much time I gave you, unfortunately. let's go out and talk to Shank then. It's quite epic, yeah. This we'll actually drop this nuclear launcher. I'd fire one off. It's kind of too dangerous, really. Let's just not. I think it would be. There is when I go over the summon build and all the weapon and item vids. Yeah, I actually do fire it off, but right here we might use it on something. We come across something tactical I can use it on, but that's kind of dangerous. Anytime you use a nuclear launcher, is dangerous. Did you just fall through the floor? Was there a safe? What's the safe? General Braxton's visit. We'll play that when we get out of here, because I'm just about 2 seconds getting out the door. Oh, it's so tempting.
I thought about trying my hand.
No, let's put it back. Out and talk to Shank.
Smells like dead meat.
Oh, keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Harvey.
Hope I don't have to head back out there anytime soon.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka-World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there. So I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to. And the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Alright, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from. An outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Yeah, difference between approaches.
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out, but it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
I think I'm actually going to give it to the pack, because they're actually short one territory.
The pack.
Sure.
Try to keep this even.
Sure. I'll get a stake on a string or something.
Gotta let the dogs run around every once in a while, huh?
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka-World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place. But the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this?
Oof. Okay, God, choices. I'm actually gonna go, I say Red Rocket. Actually. It's got some stuff close by, it's not in a bad spot.
Wait, I'm pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
I have all the places.
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is going to break whatever connections you might have had.
Until we take it over, then it's
Worth
the exact
taking
same
a
stuff
moment
with
to
Raiders.
Consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Yep.
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do. Happy hunting, boss.
Have you seen this gun?
Dead meat.
Oh, you guys are cruising for it.
Scamper off, Buck.
They're just cruising for it. I'm gonna go talk over to Lizzie over the operators there real quick.
Better get your partying in now.
New boss, huh? Don't worry. It'll come tomorrow.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when I built?
Pretty high.
Max and William normally have crisp visitors. Trouble? You know,
We'll take
I'm
your...
not convinced pack members aren't just ferals someone threw in stupid outfit. Certainly smell the part. You ain't gonna pack it, right?
Let's look and find Lizzie.
If Lizzie asks you to volunteer for one of her tests, don't.
Yeah, I don't think I would. Oh, there's Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Overboss. A pleasure. Shank said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those roofs easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
What exactly have you got?
So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function effectively, I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
So it only works at settlements. Are there any other restrictions I need to know about?
Nothing beyond that. I've been trying to get the formulas working better for more varied environments. But for now, the current brew should serve.
Take any advantage I can get.
Well, this should give you one. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here, ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
I will remember. Alright, let's get out of here.
Sorry, boss. Got a job coming up. Just taking the steps.
Well, actually, what I think I'll do is I will cut out until we get to actually back in the Commonwealth to the Red Rocket. Yeah, so the first part of this Let's Play will actually be going back to the Commonwealth. Sorry, guys. Just give me 2 seconds and we'll pop right back in.